Welcome to Module 1.5, which deals with current theories of entrepreneurship. This is drawn from the Interreg Italia-Malta I Know project, although the material was all prepared here at the Centre for Entrepreneurship and Business Incubation at the University of Malta. You can see that this is part of track number 1, an introduction to entrepreneurship, and there are 8 tracks in the programme. And first track provides an overview of entrepreneurship in essence. There are many current theories about entrepreneurship, but much of the methodology now popularised in many business schools and incubator facilities is drawn from the sector of digital business. This is very understandable, since the internet and the digital revolution, including social media, have changed everything in business. But it does not necessarily make digital correct for all enterprises. Some enterprises have to follow other rules and regulations about product development and testing, e.g. aviation and pharmaceuticals. But there are some very useful new approaches that do tend to apply to the majority of businesses. There are 5 methodologies to be aware of. 1. Design thinking. 2. Business model canvas. 3. Minimum viable product and rapid prototyping. 4. Lean startup. And 5. Crowdfunding. Now you'll see that there are some links to pre-selected short videos that you can watch that are available from YouTube. We certainly recommend that you take a look at those separately. We're not going to go through them now in this presentation, but we'll just go through a few of the key points relating to each of those 5 methodologies as follows. The first methodology to be aware of is design thinking. This is a 5-step process that allows businesses to develop products that customers really want. The steps are: 1. Empathize with the people you're designing for. 2. Define the problem. 3. Ideate, create a solution for the problem. 4. Prototype, make something to test with customers. And 5. In that testing, get feedback from potential customers. Take a look at the video that we recommend. The second one is the business model canvas, a very clever tool. It's a 1-page graphic used to visualize some of the building blocks for starting a business. And they're broken down into 9 components: customer segments, value propositions, channels to market, customer relationships, revenue streams, key activities, key resources, key partnerships, and cost structure. It's easy to use, requires little prior knowledge, and very good, we've found, for group exercises. There's a short video, just over 2 minutes, again, that we recommend that you watch. Minimum viable product, otherwise known as MVP, is a very popular technique in which a new product is developed, not as a final version, but with sufficient features to allow feedback from early users. The full features are only added after considering the feedback from the early users, and that makes a lot of sense. The technique is often used in conjunction with rapid prototyping, of which the most modern and the one very popular now is 3D printing, that can speed up the process of getting user feedback by creating a prototype very quickly. Again, we've selected another video for you to have a look at, and that's quite a short one too. Number 4 is the lean startup approach. The focus of the lean startup methodology is that if startups invest their time into iteratively building products or services to meet the needs of early customers, they can reduce the market risks and sidestep the need for large amount of initial project funding and expensive product launches and failures. This is a very useful approach. It's about being efficient, not wasting time, and making sure that you do things in an intelligent manner. There's a slightly longer video here of just over 7 minutes, but it's well worth watching and one that we recommend. Crowdfunding has become a very popular way now of accessing finance by approaching a lot of people rather than institutions or individuals. It's typically done via the internet. There are 2 main forms: a group of 3, known as reward-based donation or pre-order crowdfunding, when people give money on the understanding that they will receive a reward of some form, e.g. perhaps simply knowing they've helped to do good, or receiving copies of a book that would not otherwise get published. Or equity crowdfunding, which is when people give money to an enterprise in exchange for shares in the company. We certainly recommend the first category of reward-based donation or pre-order crowdfunding, but equity crowdfunding can be fraught with difficulties, and we certainly recommend that you take advice from a knowledgeable expert before moving in that direction. The video, that's 3 minutes, 42 seconds, is well worth watching. So in the lecture, that will be the end of the presentation, but for now, we won't be asking questions, we'll simply say thank you for your attention.